Let's go to page 461, and let's start with 1a. You have 3 square root of 2 times 3 square root of 2. Okay, to simplify, what you need to do is when you multiply, right, you apply the product rule. So this becomes 3 to the 2 square root of 2. And so this one you can just leave it, or if you simplify more, okay, got 3 squared will give you 9. So this becomes 9 to the square root of 2. So you can simplify this part too. So either one is fine. Okay, 1b. Okay, you have the 3 square root of 2 square. Okay, so this is a power rule. This is the exponent of the exponent. You have to multiply these together. Okay, so this becomes 3 to the 2 square root of 2. Okay. Now this one you add, right? But it just happened that when you add, you get that. This one you multiply, you get the same thing. Okay, so this is just by accident. Okay, so it's just coincidence. You just end up with the same answer, but usually it's not. Okay, okay, 1c. You got 3 square root of 2 to the square root of 2. Okay, so exponent of exponent you multiply, so this becomes 3 squared, right? Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2, and 3 squared equal to 9. Okay, 1d. Okay, you got 3 square root of 2 plus 2 over 3 square root of 2 minus 2. Now you have to be very careful with this over here. So this is the division, so you have to use quotient rule. So you have to use, so when you're doing the quotient rule, you have to use this minus this. But you have to watch out for the sign. So this is equal to 3 to the square root of 2 plus 2. That's the top minus the bottom. Okay? So I do the extra steps so you can follow and to cut down careless mistakes. So this is equal to 3 to the square root of 2 plus 2 minus square root of 2 plus 2. Right? You have to change the sign, right? And notice that this will cancel out. So this becomes 3 to the 4 power. And so this will give you 81. Okay, let's go to number 3. So you got 10 to the pi square. Okay, so exponent of exponent, you multiply, you apply the power rule. So this becomes 10 to the 2 pi. And then you can go and simplify the number part. So 10 squared is equal to 100. So you can make into 100 to the pi. Okay, so either answer is fine. Okay, number 5. Okay, you have square root of 6 to the 2 pi. Now the square root means the index is 2, so this will equal to 6 to the 2 pi over 2. Right? It's 2 pi over 2, and the 2 cancel out, so you got 6 to the pi. Okay, number 7. Okay, you have 10 to the square root of 3 minus 2 divided by 10 to the square root of 3 plus 2. Okay, so this is just like the one we did earlier. Okay, so division, you have to use quotient rule, means I have to use this minus that. So this is equal to 10 to the square root of 3 minus 2 minus square root of 3 plus 2. Again, I'm doing extra steps so to cut down on the careless mistakes. Then after that, you change the sign. So square root of 3 minus 2 minus square root of 3 minus 2. And then this will cancel out. So you got, so this is equal to 10 to the negative 4. And then you can flip it over and multiply out. So this is equal to 1 over 10 to the 4. And so equal to 1 over, now this is a 4th power, so you're going to get 4 zeros. Okay, and that's it. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, number 9. You have square root of 2 to the pi to the 0 power. Well, you don't even have to bother to work it out because this whole thing to the 0 power, when the exponent is 0, your answer is equal to 1. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 11. Okay, you have 2 to the square root of 2, and this is raised to the negative 1 over square root of 2. Okay. Okay, again, apply the power rule. Power rule means you multiply this together, right? Exponent of the exponent you multiply. So this is equal to 2 to the negative 1. And negative means you flip it over, so you go to 1 over 2. Okay, next one. Okay, you got a to the 1.2 power times by 2 to the negative 3.6 power. Okay, right now you cannot do anything yet because this is base A, this is base 2, so we cannot do anything yet. So you have to make it into the same base. So change the A into 2 to the 3 power. Then after that, apply the power rule. So go and work it out. So it becomes 2 to the 3.6 times 2 to the negative 3.6. So now they have the same base, right? So now you can go and multiply together. So apply the product rule. So when you multiply, you have to add the exponent. So this becomes 2 to the 0 power. And so answer equal to 1. Okay. Okay, number 15. You have 1 plus square root of 3 to the pi minus 1. And you have 1 plus square root of 3 to the pi plus 2. Okay, so again, apply the quotient rule. So you have to subtract the exponent. So this is equal to 1 plus square root of 3 to the pi minus 1 minus pi plus 2, right? The top minus the bottom. Oh, this is plus 1. Okay, then go and work it out. So you're going to get pi minus 1 minus pi minus 1. So this will equal to 1 plus square root of 3. This will cancel to be minus 2 power. And flip it over so it becomes 1 over 1 plus square root of 3 squared. Okay, but you're not allowed to have a square on the bottom, so you have to do a lot of simplifying. Okay, so I'm going to bring it up here, okay, to simplify. Okay, so 1 over 1 plus square root of 3 squared. So go and square that out. So square that will give you 1. And when you square, there's a middle term. Middle term, you multiply it together, so it will be plus 2 square root of 3. Right, so square this, you get that. Square of this, you get 3, right? So square, you get that. Square, you get that. Multiply, you get that. So this is equal to 1 over 4 plus 2 square root of 3. Right? But now, so first you square it out. Now to get rid of this, you have to multiply by conjugate. So you have to multiply by the conjugate. So it will be 4 minus 2 square root of 3. 4 minus 2 square root of 3. Okay, so this becomes 4 minus 2 square root of 3. And so actually you can probably factor out the 2 so that your conjugate is not as big. But you can do it either way. So when you multiply the conjugate, 4 times 4 is 16. Plus times minus is minus. 2 times 2 is 4. Square 3 times square 3 is 3. Okay? And so this becomes 4 minus 2 square root of 3 over 16 minus 12. So you go to 4 minus 2 square root of 3 over 4. And you can divide them by 2. So you're going to get 2 minus square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so this is just kind of a review on simplifying your square roots. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, you have the fourth root of 9 to the 1 minus pi over 9 to the 1 plus pi. Okay, so let's go and take here the inside part first. So this part, when you divide, you have to use the, when you divide, you have to use a quotient rule. So it becomes 9 to the 1 minus pi minus 1 plus pi, right? And this whole thing is a fourth root. So you have to, so this becomes 1/4 power, okay? So you can, first you have to get rid of the square root and work it out. So this becomes 9 to the 1 minus pi minus 1 minus pi to the 1/4 power. Okay, so this becomes 9 to the, this cancels out, so it becomes minus 2 pi to the 1/4 power. And I'm going to make this into square, so it becomes making into 3 square to the negative 2 pi to the 1/4 power. Okay, now I'm going to start to apply the power rule. Okay, so this one becomes 3 to the negative 4 pi. Okay, so multiply this together, I get minus 4 pi. Then I'm going to multiply this together, so it becomes 3 to the negative pi. And you can flip it over for your final answer, so it will be 1 over 3 to the pi. Okay, so when the things get complicated, you just have to slow down and do it step by step. Okay, so let's go and do the solving. So you got 3 to the x equal to 1 over 27. So again, the key to solving is you try to make both sides, make the base the same. Okay, so 3 to the x equal to, so 27 is equal to 3 to the 3 power, right? So change that into this. Then after you're going to flip it over so that it looks the same on both sides. So it becomes 3 to the negative 3 power. So by matching, you can see that x equal to negative 3. Okay. Okay, number 21. You have 8 to the 2 plus x is equal to 2. Okay, so let's go and change this into base 2. So 8 equal to 2 to the 3 power. And this will be just 2 to the 1. Now you apply the power rule to multiply this together. So it becomes 2 to the 6 plus 3x equal to 2 to the 1. Right? You just distribute. Then after that, you're going to match the two sides. So this match with this match with that. So 6 plus 3x equal to 1. Then after that, minus 6 on both sides. So you got 3x equal to negative 5. And then you divide by 3. So x equal to negative 5 over 3. Okay. Okay, next one. Yeah. Okay, so you have 27 to the 2x minus 1 equal to 3. Okay, so let's go and make these to base 3. So 27 is 3 to the 3 power. And this is 1. Okay, then after that, go and apply your power rule. So it becomes 3 to the 6x minus 3 equal to 3 to the 1. Then after you match the two sides, so you got 6x minus 3 equal to 1. Then plus 3 on both sides. So that this will cancel out. So you got 6x equal to 4. Then you have to divide by 6 to get rid of that. So x equal to 2 over 3. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, you have 4 to the 2x plus 5 equal to 16 to the x plus 1. Now you can make it to base 4 if you realize that this can be a base 4. Or you can make it to base 2. Base 4 is a little bit easier, that way you don't have to mess with this one. Okay, so let's make 16 to 4 square. Then after that, apply the power rule. So you got 4 to the 2x plus 5 equal to 4 to the 2x plus 2. Now you have to distribute. Now you can go and match two sides now. So you got 2 x plus 5 equal to 2x plus 2. Then you minus 2x on both sides, try to consolidate your variable. Then you got 5 equal to 2. And that's impossible, right? So in this case, there would be no solution. Okay. Because this is impossible. Okay, number 27, you have 25 to the 2x is equal to 5 to the x plus 6. Okay, so let's go and make this into base 5, so it'll be same as this side. So 25 equal to 5 squared. Again, whatever you change, you put in parentheses, so that way people can follow what you're doing. Okay, then you apply the power rule, so you got 5 to the 4x equal to 5 to the x plus 6. Then go and match up the two sides, so you got 4x equal to x plus 6. Then minus x on both sides, so you got 3x equal to 6. And you divide by 3 on both sides, so x equal to 2. Okay, let's go to the next one. You have 10 to the x minus 1 equal to 100 to the 4 minus x. Okay, so that's going to change to base 10, so that would be the same. So 100 equal to 10 squared. Okay. Then after that, apply the power rule. So you got 10 to the x minus 1 equal to 10 to the 8 minus 2x. Then match up the two sides. Then let's go and solve. So plus 2x on both sides, so that this will cancel out. And I'm going to plus 1 on both sides, so that this will cancel out. So I got 3x is equal to 9. And then divide both sides by 3. So I get x equal to 3.